Welcome to Shift by Bacardi.
Hey, you'll get a laugh out of this. I just shot all my takes in slow-mo and I have to redo everything. Let's go. So after I take the dog for a walk, the next thing I do is make myself some coffee to wake up. Then after I have that coffee, I'll start my workout. Find as a bartender, I get really stiff and I need to do some yoga, some stretching, and a light workout to kind of get the body moving a little bit and make the day a little bit easier. So I have my coffee here steeping. It's going to take a few minutes before I can enjoy it. One thing I usually do is kind of get a sweetener ready. This is something I can use in my coffee or even in cocktails later. And one sweetener I really like is agave, so I'm just going to make a really quick agave syrup. It's just 2 parts agave, 1 part water. Yet again, I do enjoy using a scale to weigh everything out, but you can also measure it in cups. It's about 260 grams of agave syrup. And then I'll just add 130 of some hot water I use for my coffee. Then we'll just give that a stir. Perfect. Agave syrup is so good. All right, so the day is going. Had my coffee, read a little bit to get the brain going. Just had my workout, got cleaned up. Now I just need to have a little bite to eat before the day is in full swing. So that's more or less my typical morning to kind of fuel up and get the day going. I find it really important to read, to activate the brain, to do a little workout, and especially stretch. Bartending, fairly intensive on the body. You want to be a little bit loose and limber when you go. But now, let's begin our shift. I'm going to show you how to make Cazadores Extra Anejo cocktail called the Deer Derby. So you just need a couple ingredients. You need an agave syrup, 2 parts agave, 1 part water. You need some fresh lime, some fresh grapefruit, and of course, the Cazadores Extra Anejo tequila. So our first ingredient is going to be our agave syrup. It's just going to be a ½ ounce. Just add a little bit of sweetness to our cocktail. So I chose this tequila for a couple different reasons. Most importantly, it's a rare style of tequila. It's an extra añejo. It spends at least 3 years in new American oak barrels. You're going to find notes in it that are kind of similar to an American whiskey, which is really, really cool. And then our next ingredient is going to be lime juice. Just 1/4 ounce. You don't need too much. Throw that in our tin. And then grapefruit juice. It's going to be 1 ounce. Throw that in. And then the star of the show, the Cazadores Extra Añejo. So with this tequila, you're going to find notes that are similar to an American whiskey. So you're going to get a big vanilla bomb, a lot of oak flavor, caramel, some dried apple, and it's going to play really nicely with all the other ingredients. Add our ice to our tin. Let's get that shake on. Strain it off into our favorite glass. So this cocktail is kind of inspired by one of my favorite whiskey cocktails, the Brown Derby. But like I said, this Cazadores Extra Añejo has a lot of those kind of whiskey elements. It just works beautifully in this drink. And then we're just going to garnish. So some fresh grapefruit, and then we're just going to cut that up. Give it a little zest over top, a little twist, plunk it in, and there you go. And this is Keegan McGregor signing off. Cocktail preppers, this is how I begin my day, and I usually end it with a drink after work and some more food. This is the Deer Derby. Cheers, and thanks again to BACARDI for having me to be a part of this shift program. So good. I'd like to thank BACARDI for giving me this opportunity to be a part of the shift program, and also for being able to tip out 5 other bartenders from across Canada. $100, it's huge. Thanks again to the Grande Familia. I'd like to tip out Thomas Yo from Atwater Cocktail Club, Greg Savage from the Adelaide Oyster House, Stefan Duval from Field Guide, Cody LeBlanc from Two Crows Brewing and Water and Bone, and my old friend Anne Marie from the Carlton. Cheers, guys. Thanks again. This is huge.